Hey guys, Brian and PS4 Trophies, and I'm in the Iron Temple here, and you may notice a whole bunch of people scaling the mountainside here, and this is going to lead you to Felwinter Peak if you climb all the way up to the top. So you may see a lot of people trying to platform themselves up there, and if you're wondering why, well, it's the reason I'm making this video, and that's to show you the location of one of the dormant fragments, and it's up here, and unfortunately it's a pain in the ass to get to. Now I'm going to show you a video of ultimately of all the fragment locations, but this one is so complicated it's gonna get a video of its own. Now, one thing you need to do is adjust your character attributes to have exceptionally high agility. Get your agility as high as you can. Now, I'm a warlock here, and I'm sure some hunter out there is gonna tell me, oh, this is a piece of cake, Brian, what's your problem? Well, I don't know. If you've ever watched me raid, do any of the raids, I have a really difficult time doing a lot of the platforming sections. I die often, so this wasn't too easy for me, but maybe for you it is. I swore and cussed and was kicking up a storm numerous times because I'm convinced this mountain's made of rubber bands, because a lot of times you'll jump into the mountain and it'll just somehow push you out. You'll fall, you'll respawn at the bottom, sometimes you might get a checkpoint halfway up, but we're making our way up here to get this fragment location. And as I said, high agility is going to help you exceptionally here, and really good platforming skills as well. Now you're going to find out real quick that Destiny just has awful jumping mechanics. At least I discovered it during this attempt to get up there, and oh, look at that, we almost fell off there. A lot of times you'll just kind of get pushed off the mountain because, as I mentioned earlier, it's apparently made of rubber bands. And this is a pretty lengthy jaunt to get all the way up there, just for this little fragment. Now, there's a lot of fragments in the game, so again, I will show you the locations of all the other ones. But when you're scaling up the Felwinter Peak here, just be very careful. And right here, be careful. I had to kind of do a little half jump, because if you do a full jump, you'll just hit the side of the mountain and it'll push you all the way down to the bottom. In fact, during this attempt here, I will fall one time, not to my death, thankfully. But we'll cut out the attempt back up. So we got to jump across here. Here's another little tricky part. Now up on this next section here, I'm going to have to kind of get to the left corner in order to be able to get enough height to jump up to this next one without being pushed off, as we saw someone just a moment ago do. And yeah, there's a lot of strangers here. I'm not in a party with anyone, but there's a lot of people trying to scale this mountain. And once I get to the very top, there's actually going to be a few people just kind of sitting around up there. So once I'm done, I'm going to take a little breather next to them and have a little chit-chat. And there we fall. Miraculously not to my death. So let me go ahead and just skip back to where I was. This is where I fell. So just keep kind of hugging the mountain here. Be careful. Sometimes you're going to have to jump up before you move forward. I don't know why this asshole's dancing with me. It looks like I think he just fell off. Serves him right. Alright, so it really at this point it kind of gets a little easier, but because you're high up and you're getting close to your goal, you know, your nerves start kicking in. So, you know, if you have nerves of steel, or iron in this case, you should be okay. Then once you get to this crevice, we're just going to kind of force a way up here. And no, I am definitely not doing this in a record time here. I'm sure someone's going to speed run this in 30 seconds. Alright, so now that we're up here, let's go ahead and if you look off to the right, right up there where those people are, is our destination. So we're so close. We're very close. And see, it's just a pain in the ass to jump up this thing. So, take it slow, one step at a time. We have one jump. All we need to do is make that jump. I'll be honest, I was a little afraid there. I thought I would miss it. But here is the fragment. So, scan that, pick it up. There's a Dormant SIVA cluster. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and take a break and chill out with these guys up here. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. And if you haven't already, subscribe.